Yeah. Yeah. No, for real. Because I told Buddy right then and there, I said, bro, no matter how much money you pay me, I'm not playing in your booty hole. I don't care. I'm not doing that, bro. He was talking about some, okay, fine, $200. I was like, bet, oh well, take that shit to McDonald's. And you know what, bro? I was like, hold on, bitch. Don't you start judging me now. Don't you start judging me. Bro, I saw you working at the corner last week. You was sucking on the woman's toes. Don't try to judge me. And hold on, bro. Let me call you back. Hey guys, don't worry about that. What is good, y'all? We're back here to give another video, and today I have some more Spine Chilling Saturdays. And as you guys know, every Saturday from now on, I will be giving you a reaction to horror stories. Usually animations. Actually, I take that back. Not usually animations. Probably like short films as well. So, you guys know how this goes. Every Saturday, I give a little reaction to horror stories, to horror short films, whatever I can literally find without getting copyrighted or striked or anything like that. So y'all know the dealio. Get your snacks, get your water bottle, and get your machetes. Cause you know, listen, if we gonna be watching scary stuff, we gotta be prepared. We can't let these demons, ghouls, and goblins think they can just run up on us. Here, get your weapons. Let's get into it. Alright, y'all. First animation up today, we have MJV Animations True Horror Stories Animated. Now, let's get into it. Like I said before, get your machetes, get your knives, your daggers, whatever you need to do. Be prepared to fight back. We can't let these hooligans think they can run up on us, okay? And also, get your little blanky wankies. Get Get comfy. Get a little warm. Get toasty. Drink a little tea. Drink a little green tea. Get a little oolong tea in your system. Drink a little sign. Get your little blanky wankies. Okay? Let's get this started.
This happened in 1996 in my hometown of about 100,000 people. I was 15 years old from the suburbs and went to a high school in the city. I finished with
no hate. I just wanna say, what's up with these dudes doing female animation voices? Like, I be so confused. I be thinking that they finna open up with a dude. Next thing you know, they open up with a girl. Like, I'm just saying, like, y'all can't hire like a female voice actor. Y'all can literally hit up one of your friends or something. I'm just saying. No hate to you. Get your bricks, stack it. Hey. I'm not hating. I'm just saying. It can get a little confusing sometimes.
Class, and for some reason, I decided to walk to the main bus station instead of just waiting at the nearest bus stop. I stood at the gate that my bus line, number 15, starts from. Another bus line, number 17, also starts from the same gate. After waiting for about 10 minutes, a man asks me if bus number 17 is taken off yet.
Where did the Joker come from? Batman! Where are you? You letting the Joker run free? I'm confused. Why is the Joker running free? Why is he not in an asylum? Please, Batman, Bruce Wayne, Nightwing, somebody help. Y'all letting the Joker run free? Where's Harley Quinn? Please, somebody. This guy needs to be behind bars. Please.
I say yes. I'm sorry, you just missed it. The man, who looked to be at least 30, maybe 40, then introduces himself to me as Mark. He stretches out his hand for me to shake it.
Don't touch the hand.
I didn't want to be impolite, so I do. I introduce myself as Maya.
Go wash your hands right now. Leave that conversation and go wash them hands. Cause hold on, we not finna gloss over the fact. Look at Buddy's hand. Why is it yellow? Like, this dude's skin looks pale, but the hand looks yellow. Hold on. Let's get a close-up.
I didn't want to be impolite, so I do.
Look at that hand. Bro, that is literally a different skin tone. That is a discolored hand. You don't know where that hand has been. Why is his joint yellow and gray? Go clean your hands right now. Sanitize them joints. You need to thoroughly wash your shits after that. Look, it's yellow and gray.
I introduced myself as Maya. My name is not Maya. It was bizarre to me that a grown man was introducing himself to me at a bus station.
Yeah.
I may have been 15, but I knew better. He asked me if I just finished school. I say yes. Then he asked me what school I go to.
Oh no.
I lie. Then asks if I'm going home. I say no, even though I am. Then asks me where I'm going, and I say to a friend's house.
Why is he...
My bus pulls up and I get on it. Strangely, this man, Mark, gets on as well.
Bro, run! Please! Call the cops or something. This grown man is talking to a 15-year-old girl. Look at him. He's devious. He looks like he's up to no good. He looks like he tickles feet. Somebody stop him.
I know for a fact he'd asked me if number 17 had taken off yet. If he was originally planning on going on number 17, there is absolutely no reason to get on my bus, number 15. They don't have a single stop in common. I sit down and he sits himself next to me.
Oh, not at all. Not at all. You better go take another seat somewhere else. Not next to moi. The way he's looking at her. Say, sir, can you please leave me alone or something? At least you got about like one chick behind you, one chick in front of you, and she looks like she's ready to call the cops. That is a certified Karen. You better use your resources wisely.
He asks me which year of high school I'm in. I lie for some reason and say I'm a junior.
You didn't lie for
I was
some
actually a
reason.
freshman at the time. He says I look too young to be a junior. I say I hear that all the time. Then he asks me if I have a boyfriend, and I say no. And he says that I should. I then ask him where he is going, and he says he's going home. I ask if he isn't planning on taking number 17. He says no, and tells me he lives at the very end of bus line 15. That was odd. I've never seen him on the bus before. He asked me if I'm on my way home as well, and I say no, that I'm visiting a friend.
You already
Looking
covered
back,
that.
he knew I was lying. I was sure he believed me, and I really thought I had the situation under control. I should have walked to the bus driver and told him what was going on. I didn't because I was just scared, and I didn't want to make a scene out of nothing. There were plenty of people around, and while he was strange, I really thought that he was just a harmless, lonely weirdo.
What's up with y'all thinking everybody is harmless? This dude asking for too much information. He's asking for way too much information. He said where you go to school, who you with, are you going to home, do you have a boyfriend, what grade of high school you're in high school, and he's still talking to you like this. He is a middle-aged man. Why does he need to know all this information? You don't even know him. You just met this man today next to a bus stop that he gonna ask. Well, he was like, do you have a boyfriend? And she was like, no. Well, you should. Cause you know, baby, I could be your man. Bitch, back the fuck up. We don't do that over here, sir. Not at all. You ain't touching nothing. You ain't groping nothing either. You keep them nasty gray yellowish hands right there to your side. Please.
We get to my stop. I purposely miss it, and I get off at the next one, thinking I'll fool him and then just walk home a bit longer. To my surprise, he gets off as well, and I ask him where he's going, and he says he wants to walk me home.
It's clips. It's raps. Get back on that bus, baby. Baby, you need to get back on that bus. Baby, please. Yo, she's done. Dog. It's over with. She's done. She's out of there. It's too late. It really is too late. I ain't gonna lie to you, bitch. It's over with. I don't know why you thought it was such a good idea to let this grown man, mind you, this middle-aged man, middle-aged man. I don't think I'm understanding. Middle-aged man talk to you this long. I don't see him looking like Morgan Freeman, Robert De Niro, who else? Oh, I'm sorry, Samuel L. Jackson. I don't see him looking like any old dude that looks like they just need somebody to help them. They just need a friend. This dude is clearly trying to take some cheeks. Obviously. Baby girl, what are you doing?
Again, I tell him that I'm not going home. I'm visiting a friend. He says that's fine, he'll walk me. I say he really doesn't need to, and in a stern, irritated tone, he tells me to shut up and walk. There is no one on the street now. We are the only ones who got off the bus here. I'm alone with this weird man who followed me from the bus station. I can't go home because I don't want him to know where I live. I start panicking, and I don't know what to do, so I just freeze and stand there, silent.
World of Warships, you interrupt my reaction for what? So I can see somebody get hit from 19.0 kilometers away? You think I care that y'all about to hit somebody from 19 kilometers away on an island with a volcano and black smoke detected? You really think I care? That's it. World of Warships, I'm coming after you. I just hope you know that. It's clips. It's clips for you. You're done. Your whole organization is over with.
In an instant.
Bro, I don't know why this dude is... I don't know why baby girl is still even... She should have called the cops a long time ago. I ain't even gonna lie to you. The cops should have been called a long time ago.
He went from weird but chatty and smiley to telling me to shut up. And I went from feeling in control to knowing I really, really fucked up. He put his hand on my shoulder and tells me that he doesn't have much time, so we should get going. I want to tell him that he cleared...
Excuse me? You don't have much time? Guys, this is where we take our weapon and unsheath. Because there is no way. We got the fiddler over here talking about some, I don't have much time. The hell you don't. This dude looks like he wants to tickle your pickle, and not in a good way.
Clearly does, but I don't want to anger him more. So I just nod. He tells me that if I'm good, I don't have to be scared of him. I lie and say I'm not scared. He asks me if that means I plan on being good. I say yes. He forced me to repeat it in a whole sentence. Yes, I will be good. I begin walking. I don't know where I was going, I just walked. He walked with me, with his hand on my shoulder still. I was never religious growing up, but I remember praying that I don't pass out. My heart was beating so fast, and breathing was difficult. I was sure I was about to collapse and die. Then, I spotted an older man tending to his garden in front of a house. That's the last thing I remember.
Better scream for help!
I have a vague memory of running. I was later told that I was screaming for help while running towards the older man, while Mark ran off. The older man called the police and they contacted my parents. The police couldn't do anything but take my statement. Since my parents both worked and couldn't take me to and from school, they bought me a new phone the very same day. This was in the 90s when mobile phones were a luxury. I wish the story ended here. After the event, I only ever got on the bus at the stop right in front of my school. A few weeks passed, and I did so like I did any other day. We locked eyes as soon as I stepped on. He was on the bus with the biggest grin on his face, like he couldn't be more excited to see me.
Get off!
I was so creeped out, I immediately got off and ran into the school. I called my mom in tears, and she had me find a teacher to walk me to her car when she came to get me. The school was then notified on the situation. After that, he was spotted walking around the school several times, sometimes a few days in a row, but sometimes he wasn't seen for weeks. The police were of no help. They couldn't do anything until he actually hurt me, or showed up on school property or at my home. I spent the rest of the year waiting in the school until late afternoon, so my mom could pick me up after work. We always took a very long route home. I now know that she was making sure we weren't being followed. My parents then had me switch schools. Thankfully, he was never spotted in my neighborhood, and I'm very sure he never found out my name or got my address. I only ever saw him one more time. I was 21, in my hometown, on summer break from university. I saw him in a grocery store in a whole different part of town. He didn't seem to recognize me.
Why does he look the exact
look at me? But I immediately recognized him. Where I live, there is no convicted criminal list like in the US. Such cases are not reported. And I never found out the man's full name. I have no idea who he is or what he has done in the past. I don't know what he would have done to me. My belief is that he might have been mentally challenged, saw me, liked me, and followed me. My mother believes that it was much more complex, that he was planning something, that he knew exactly where we were going. My dad still doesn't talk about it. I'm just happy he's out of my life.
After all that, we still got Diddy 2.0 roaming the streets at schools, bus stops, and grocery stores. We got the Diddy Fire himself on the prowl at high schools. And no one bats an eye. No one says anything. We got Mr. Touch Your Daughter on the loose. And the cops ain't doing nothing about it. And this girl talking about something, I'm glad he's out of my life. 6 years later, baby girl, you just not that interested no more. You just aged a little bit. He like some young. Oh no. Somebody take this man to jail, please. He has to be locked away. Y'all cannot let this man get away with this. All right, y'all. Second animation of today, we have Highway Horror Stories animated. These are all true stories. So you know how it is. We gotta react. We gotta give a little commentary. Sprinkle a little bit on there. Get a little bit on there. And make it a little bit funny. Let's get into it. Oh, wait. Before we start, gotta say this is also by MJV Animations. So, with further ado, let's get into it.
Back in the 80s, my Aunt Kay was in her early 20s. This was before she married my uncle, and when she would drive long distances back and forth between her parents and my uncles to visit. It was a transitional period for them. He had just graduated, and she hadn't moved out yet to be with him. It was a long drive across several states, through the desert, which took her hours. This desolate highway would have stretches of road that lasted hundreds of miles, where you quite often wouldn't see another driver, let alone a gas station.
Yeah.
So Aunt Kay set out and began one of these journeys. A couple of hours into the drive, she noticed a dark vehicle slowly catching up to her. She barely noticed as she continued to sing along with the radio until the vehicle got aggressively close. She turned off the music and looked into her rearview mirror, seeing the vehicle flash its brights and a hand pointing at her car and motioning to pull over. Alarmed, she quickly slowed and began to look for a good place to pull off the road to see what must be wrong with her car. The second she began to pull off the road, she said she felt and heard as clear as day, "Don't pull over." Then again, stronger, "Don't pull over." Call it God, intuition, or just a gut feeling, but a jolt of adrenaline and fear shot through Aunt Kay's body.
Drive off then. What are we waiting for?
As she hit the gas and peeled back out into the highway. Heart pumping, she silently asked herself what the hell that was, as she saw the vehicle peel out behind her. The dark vehicle continued to closely follow, and motioning to her to pull over. Fear and confusion set in as she began to question what was going on. Why was the driver motioning for her to pull over? Was there something wrong with her car? And what the hell was that warning she felt? It would have been a severe situation if her car broke down out there, especially before cell phones, but she pressed on. Just as her resolve wavered and she started questioning if she truly did feel what she felt, she started slowing back down when the dark vehicle picked up speed. It entered into the oncoming traffic lane and came level with my aunt's car. The driver smiled, pointed, motioned, and mouthed the words, "Pull over," to my aunt. She said the second she looked into his eyes, she felt pure evil. She felt a horribly sick feeling in the pit of her stomach and again, heard the words in her head, "Don't pull over." She described him as looking scary and greasy and noticed he was missing a couple of teeth in his smile.
Oh nah, somebody, get this booty muncher off the road, please. This dude looks like he haven't brushed in clearly years. This dude doesn't even know what a toothbrush is. He's never heard of toothpaste, Colgate, freaking Crest. He doesn't know anything like that. He's never heard of Listerine. He don't even know what oral hygiene is. Baby girl, leave.
She'll never forget. That sent chills through her. This quickly dispelled any thought she had of pulling over, and she put the pedal to the metal to try to lose him. He chased after
That's what I'm
her.
talking about, baby.
She slowed down, he slowed down. She sped up, he sped up. Got to the point that he began to try and push her off the road. Aunt Kay was to the point of tears as this creep continued to terrorize her alone, out in the middle of nowhere. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, she sees a couple of semis off in the distance. She felt if only she could get close or even get in between those trucks, she would be safe, so she took off. He continued to flash his lights, honk his horn, and try to hit her car until she got close enough to the trucks. As she got in between them, she saw the dark vehicle slow way down and eventually disappear from view. She stayed with the trucks for a couple of hours until she felt safe enough to pull over at a gas station and cry. Fast forward several years, my aunt and uncle are married. He's working at a law firm as a high-profile criminal prosecutor in Las Vegas. She's now a full-time mom of several young children. Since I've known my aunt, she's been obsessed with true crime. Dateline, 2020, and Unsolved Mysteries were always playing at their house. This day was no different. She was folding laundry in the kitchen while listening to the TV in the other room. The interviewer was talking about a man who was being interviewed on death row. As she paired another match of socks, she heard the man describe one of his tactics for procuring victims. According to him, he would wait along the side of the highway. A car would go by with a family, and he'd wait. Another car with a male driver would go by, and he'd wait. But every so often, a car would go by with a pretty woman driving alone. So he'd pull out behind them and follow them. He said he'd flash his brights, honk and motion for them to pull over. My aunt, now paralyzed, continued to listen. When they would eventually pull over, I would tell them to pop the hood, and I'd be able to tell what was wrong with the car. They would, and I'd yank a couple wires. When the car wouldn't start, I'd tell them no problem, that my buddy has a shop in the next town. I can give you a ride, and he'll give you a fair deal. My aunt slowly moved to the living room. They'd get in, I'd assault them and kill them, bury them anywhere in the desert. When asked how many times he did this, he responded, "They'll never find all the bodies, I can't even count." And how many got away? Maybe 2 or 3. My aunt stood alone, staring into the same toothless grin she saw that night on the highway. It was Henry Lee Lucas.
Moral of the story, don't trust any guy at night, at the ditch of night, or in the middle of the day where no cars are around telling you to pull over for absolutely no reason at all. And what you really shouldn't do is pull over when there is nothing wrong with your vehicle. First of all, why would y'all even pull over in the first place? You cannot be that gullible to pull over for absolutely no reason at all. I ain't gonna lie. Natural selection at its finest. I'm just saying, because there is no way that you gotta be this dumb to pull over from a complete stranger. Guys, don't follow in some of these people's footsteps unless it's the blonde lady, but even she stopped a few times. Y'all gotta keep going. Y'all gotta keep going. Y'all gotta keep going. Just keep going. Find the nearest place you can where there is somebody somewhere, please. Actually, not so many people somewhere, please. Got creeps or weirdos telling you to pull over like they finna be your knight in shiny armor. Don't do it. Don't do it. Alright, y'all, this is Henry Lee Lucas. There is no way this motherfucker is talking about some Jesus the real rock. Oh, nah. This joint says he was charged with his sentence of 4 or 5 years in prison for attempting to abduct a 15-year-old girl at gunpoint. He was also in violation of his probation by having a handgun in his possession. Why was he even freaking on probation? This guy's a sick in the head individual. Why is he on probation? Why is he allowed in the public? That is the justice system for you, huh? Terrible. Alright, y'all. Last horror animation of today. This joint is called Hawk Tuah. Short horror film by, hold on, let's see the name together. By Alexander the Titan. Okay. And the description said sometimes you got a hawk Tuah. Dog, let's get this started, bro. Boo thing, on your way home? Yes. I've got dinner ready. Hot twat tonight? No, I'm feeling tired. Bro, imagine you asking your girl hot twat tonight. Hey, yo, baby, you gonna give me that hot twat? Bitch, get the fuck out of my face. Bro, imagine she was like, get the fuck out of my face. There's no way that it is for real people using it. No. Ooh. Bro, you can do that joint in the car. Stop. No. You are not in a necessary...
Sometimes you got a hot tool, you get me?
I don't.
Come over here then, girl.
Bro, don't you got a girl? Weren't you just telling your boo thing that you was coming home? I hope he dies. Oh no. I would not want to receive a hot talk from her.
I'm joking.
Nah, he was for real serious.
Just joking, lady.
Bro, there is no way. There is no way. Bro, there is no way this dude got so scared.
Just joking, lady.
Bro, look how she runs to him.
Lady.
And no type of speed or whatsoever. Bro, you left all your stuff outside. Don't act like you did it. Dummy. Bro, you about to get that hot twa. Bro, get back in your car. She in the back seat. Bro, how did you not notice that? I ain't gonna lie, he deserved it. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. He deserved it 100%. Bro said, come over here, then, girl. Bro, she said that as she is maniacally cackling. Hold on. Bro, look at her.
You
Hold
get
on.
me?
She talking something hot to you, Gilly. Talking to no one. Look at the most devious stance in the nation. Look at this. Then starts cackling. Look at this devious stance. She's talking to a column right now. Why would you think it's a good idea to holler at her?
Come over here then, girl.
Bro, you deserved it by 100%. By any means. I don't feel bad. Yeah, you got my inflammatories messing up, man. You absolutely deserved it. With this therapist pedophile ass mustache. And then you know the craziest thing is? The craziest thing is her looking at him like this. Just like that. When in reality, it just takes one good Sparta kick to right to the sternum, right to the chest, right through the meat bones. It just takes a one. This is Sparta, and it just boom, just like, bah, just boom her back. That was it. She moves at -2 miles per hour. She's slower than Michael Myers. Look at this. And he got so scared. When all you had to do was just literally, you could have literally just said, ah, and it's just like, just took one good punch to the chest. You could have been like going and been like, ja, John, get go, and then just hit her with a rock. Like, that's all you had to do. That's all you had to do. She was not that much of a menace. I ain't gonna lie. You 100% deserve to die. I won't lie to you. Alright, y'all. That's for today's video. Hope y'all enjoyed Spy Chilling Saturdays. Sorry, inflammatory is messing up. It's getting worse than allergy season, y'all. I'm telling y'all. This pollen is messing me up. It really is. But anyways, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope y'all stay tuned. And please subscribe to the channel. I make videos every week. I make good videos. But you gonna get some good ones. You gonna get some bad ones. But hey, you're not gonna like every movie that comes out, are you? You're not gonna like every song that an artist publish. You're not gonna like every food cuisine that a certain group of people make. Like sometimes you're gonna get a chicken Alfredo. Sometimes you're gonna get spaghetti but no meatballs. I'm just saying, bro, you're not gonna like everything. But I guarantee you one thing. Stay tuned and enjoy the rest of the videos to come. Don't blow your chance off for entertainment. Cause we gonna be in this together. We ride at dawn for each other. Alright, y'all. That's it for today's video. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for stopping. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all again. And remember, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's free. It's easy. It's like literally one button. Like tap your screen, and that's how easy it is. See y'all again next time. Remember, strength is absolute. Peace out. Have a nice day. Bye.